Imagine blending the raw athleticism of a high-flying forward with the strategic mind of a seasoned veteran. That's Cameron Brink. At 6'4", she just doesn't tower over her opponents. She outthinks and outplays them on both ends of the court.
And then it had to come down to one. Make a push. And here's the block.
Her journey from a local prodigy to an international sensation showcases her unstoppable growth and relentless drive to succeed. With every game, Brink is proving she's not just another star, but potentially one of the greats. Cameron Brink was born on December 31, 2001 in Princeton, New Jersey, but her story really begins with her family's rich athletic legacy. Brink's parents, Greg and Michelle, were not just casual sports enthusiasts, they were collegiate athletes themselves, and their competitive spirit clearly found its way into Cameron's DNA. Greg played basketball while Michelle was a volleyball standout. This family background laid the foundation for Cameron's journey into elite athletics. Growing in Beaverton, Oregon, Brink's physical gifts became apparent at an early age. While most kids her age were still figuring out how to dribble, Brink was already making waves in her local leagues. As she transitioned to middle school, she continued to grow, not just in stature but also in skill and basketball IQ. Her early development wasn't accidental. It was cultivated through hours of practice, mentorship from her parents, and a competitive edge that refused to be dulled by the limits of her age. Her towering presence was noticeable even in her early teenage years. But what set Cameron apart was her unusual blend of size and finesse. Many young players with height struggled to harness coordination and mobility, but not Brink. Her footwork was refined, her shot mechanics were polished, and her understanding of the game was far more advanced than her peers. Basketball wasn't just a hobby for her, it was becoming a full-blown passion. Cameron's parents, recognizing their daughter's talent and drive, created an environment that nurtured her growth. They provided her with every opportunity to refine her skills, enrolling her in top-level camps, ensuring she had access to advanced coaching, and fostering a mindset that emphasized hard work above all else. While some may attribute her rise to genetics, the truth is that her success is rooted in an unshakable work ethic, a trait instilled by her parents from the very beginning. Her early years in Beaverton were filled with both challenges and triumphs. While her talent made her a standout in her community, it also came with heightened expectations. She was the player everyone looked to for leadership even at a young age. The pressure, however, didn't faze her. In fact, it seemed to fuel her desire to get better, to push herself beyond what was expected. And push herself she did. By the time she entered high school, Cameron Brink wasn't just known in Oregon. She was on the radar of scouts and college recruiters nationwide. Her early years laid the groundwork for what would become a stellar career, filled with accolades and unforgettable performances. Cameron Brink's high school career at Southridge High School in Beaverton, Oregon was the perfect stage for her burgeoning talent. From the moment she stepped onto the court as a freshman, it was clear that she was no ordinary player. Brink was destined for greatness, and her time at Southridge was a masterclass in dominance.
Competitive. They would fight over board games and get in each other's faces. So very competitive.
Setting the tone for the rest of her basketball journey. Under the guidance of Coach Michael Meek, Brink became the focal point of a Southridge team that would go on to achieve remarkable success. It didn't take long for her to cement her reputation as a game changer. During her high school tenure, she led the Southridge Skyhawks to back-to-back state championships in 2017 and 2018. And these victories weren't just a reflection of team success, but also an affirmation of Brink's ability to elevate everyone around her. What made Cameron's high school performance so special was not just her stat lines, though those were certainly impressive. In her senior year alone, she averaged 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 3.7 blocks per game. Those numbers only tell part of the story. Her impact was felt in the way she controlled the game, whether it was dominating the paint, intimidating opponents with her shot blocking, or leading by example on both ends of the court. It wasn't just her offensive prowess that made headlines though. Brink's defensive instincts were equally terrifying for her opponents. Known for her impeccable timing, she had an uncanny ability to alter shots, block layups, and force turnovers, all while avoiding foul trouble, a rare skill for a young player with her physical gifts. Brink's dominance didn't go unnoticed. She earned numerous accolades during her high school career, including being named a McDonald's All-American, an honor that only the most elite high school players receive. She was also selected for the USA Today All-USA First Team and was twice named Gatorade Oregon Player of the Year. ESPN even ranked her as the third best player in the entire country for her class, a ranking that reflected not only her talent, but also her relentless work ethic and dedication to improving every aspect of her game. The mentorship she received from coach Michael Meek played a crucial role in her development. Meek's system, which emphasized defense and teamwork, aligned perfectly with Brink's strength. Together, they created a dynamic force that dominated Oregon high school basketball. And it wasn't just about winning titles, it was about establishing a culture of excellence that would continue to influence Brink throughout her career. High school also provided Brink with some of her most formative experiences. There were games where she was the undisputed star, taking over in critical moments to lead her team to victory. But there were also setbacks, tough losses, and personal challenges that helped shape her resilience. Each experience, whether triumphant or challenging, contributed to the player she would become. By the time Brink graduated South Ridge, she had already carved out a legacy in Oregon basketball history. But this was just the beginning. College basketball and the opportunities that came with it beckoned, and Brink was more than ready to take the next step in her journey. Choosing Stanford University was a pivotal moment in Cameron Brink's career. The decision wasn't just about attending one of the most prestigious academic institutions in the country. It was also about aligning herself with a basketball program that had a legacy of greatness. Stanford, under the legendary coach Tara Van Devere, offered Brink the perfect environment to continue her development as a player and a leader. From the outset, Brink's impact on the Cardinals was undeniable. As a freshman, she made an immediate impression, helping Stanford capture the 2021 NCAA championship. It was a remarkable feat, and Brink's contributions to the team were crucial. She provided a defensive backbone for the team with her shot-blocking ability, which quickly became one of the Cardinals' key weapons in the paint. Over the course of her college career, Cameron Brink's game evolved significantly. She became even more than just a dominant shot blocker. She developed into a versatile scorer and all-around player. By her sophomore year, she was averaging a double-double, with impressive numbers in both points and rebounds. Her ability to lead the Pac-12 in blocks while consistently contributing on the offensive end made her one of the most well-rounded players in college basketball. Brink's accolades at Stanford came swiftly. She was named the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year, an award that underscored her dominance on the defensive end of the court. She also earned the WBCA Defensive Player of the Year title, cementing her reputation as one of the top defenders in the nation. But her success wasn't limited to defense. Brink was a multi-time All-American, a reflection of her contributions on both ends of the court. Stanford's success during Brink's tenure was due in large part to her leadership. The Cardinal won multiple Pac-12 championships, and Brink played a crucial role in each title run. Her ability to elevate her game in high-pressure situations made her indispensable to the team's success. Whether it was a key defensive stop or a clutch basket, Brink consistently delivered when her team needed it most. Off the court, Cameron's influence grew as well. She became a leader in the locker room, known for her work ethic and dedication to improving not just her own game, but also the performance of her teammates. Her commitment to excellence set the tone for the entire program, and her presence was felt far beyond just the stat sheet. Brink's college career wasn't limited to domestic competition. She also made a significant impact on the international stage. As a member of the USA basketball women's national team, she won 2 gold medals and helped lead the national 3-on-3 team to victory at the 2023 FIBA 3-on-3 World Cup, where she earned MVP honors. Her ability to adapt to the international game further showcased her versatility and global potential. In 2024, the next chapter of Cameron Brink's career began when she was selected as the 2nd overall pick in the WNBA draft by the Los Angeles Sparks.
Oh, you could see the emotion from Cameron as she celebrates with her family. The number 2 overall pick, who will get to stay in California.
Her professional debut on May 4th, 2024 was highly anticipated, and she didn't disappoint. Brink scored 11 points, grabbed 3 rebounds, and blocked 2 shots in her first game. Although her rookie season was unfortunately cut short by an ACL injury, Brink's future in the WNBA remains incredibly bright. Cameron Brink's playing style is a masterful fusion of traditional basketball fundamentals with modern versatility. Standing at 6'4", Brink possesses the physical attributes of a prototypical center, but her game goes far beyond what is typically expected of players in her position. Her unique blend of size, athleticism, and skill sets put her apart, making her one of the most versatile players in today's game. At the heart of Brink's game is her defensive prowess. Few players can alter the course of a game like Cameron can with her shot-blocking ability. Her timing and anticipation are elite, allowing her to block shots without fouling. This skill alone makes her one of the most feared defenders in women's basketball. but her impact goes beyond just blocks. Brink is a master at altering shots and intimidating opponents, making them think twice before attacking the rim. Averaging over 2.5 blocks per game during her college career, Brink established herself as one of the most dominant rim protectors in the sport. Her rebounding ability is equally impactful. Averaging close to 10 rebounds per game, Brink has a keen sense for positioning and timing, allowing her to control the boards on both ends of the court. Her strength and agility make her a formidable presence in the paint, and she consistently wins rebounding battles against even the most physical opponent. Offensively, Cameron's game is just as versatile. She's far from just a one-dimensional post player. In fact, her ability to score from various areas on the court make her a matchup nightmare for defenders. Brink is proficient in the low post, where her footwork and strength allow her to score with ease, but she's also capable of stepping out and hitting mid-range jumpers and even stretching the defense with three-pointers when needed. Her shooting mechanics are smooth and reliable, making her a threat from almost anywhere on the court, and it's not just her scoring that makes her valuable. Brink's court vision and passing ability have improved significantly, allowing her to facilitate offense and create opportunities for her teammates. One of Brink's greatest assets is her mobility. Despite her size, she moves like a guard, able to switch onto smaller, quicker players and defend multiple positions. Her agility allows her to thrive in transition, where she can outrun opponents and finish at the rim with finesse or power. Whether she's leading a fast break or trailing behind for a putback, Brink's presence in transition is another weapon in her arsenal. Perhaps what makes Brink so captivating to watch is her ability to impact the game in so many ways. Whether she's blocking shots, grabbing rebounds, or scoring from all over the floor, Brink's presence is felt in every aspect of the game. She's a player who can change the outcome of a contest with a single play, and her baseball IQ ensures she's always in the right place at the right time. While Cameron Brink is undoubtedly one of the most talented players in women's basketball, she is not without areas where she can grow. Like any elite athlete, there are facets of her game that can be refined to help her reach her full potential. One of the most important areas for Brink to address is consistency. While she has shown flashes of brilliance throughout her career, maintaining a high level of performance over the course of an entire season is critical for her continued success. This includes being able to perform at an elite level in both regular season games and high-pressure playoff situations. Developing consistency in her shooting, decision-making, and overall contributions will help Brink sustain her impact on the court. Another key area for improvement is her ball handling skills. While Brink is already a versatile player, enhancing her dribbling and ball control will allow her to take her game to new heights. Improved ball handling would make her even more dangerous as an offensive threat, enabling her to create her own shot, drive past defenders, and navigate through traffic with ease. By working on her handles, Brink could unlock new dimensions in her game, making her even more difficult to guard. Physical strength is also an area where Brink can continue to improve. As she transitions fully into the professional ranks, she will face more physically dominant opponents. Building muscle and improving her conditioning will be crucial for Brink to hold her own in the paint and against stronger defenders. Increased strength will not only help her in rebounding battles, but also make her more effective when posting up and finishing through contact. Lastly, while Brink's versatility is one of her greatest strengths, there's always room to sharpen specific skills. For example, becoming an even more consistent three-point shooter would add another layer to her already dynamic offensive game. In today's evolving game, the ability to stretch the floor as big as possible is invaluable, and improving her long-range shooting would make her a true nightmare for opponents to defend. Addressing these areas, Cameron Brink has the potential to elevate her game even further and solidify her place among the greats in women's basketball. Her willingness to put in the work and continually seek improvement will be key to her growth as a player. Cameron Brink's professional journey began when she was selected as the second overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft by the Los Angeles Sparks. For fans of women's basketball, this moment was highly anticipated. After all, Brink had been a standout at Stanford, and her entry into the WNBA was expected to be nothing short of spectacular. Her professional debut came on May 4th, 2024. And she made an immediate impression, scoring 11 points, grabbing 3 rebounds, and blocking 2 shots. The Sparks were thrilled to have such a versatile and impactful player on their roster. Brink's ability to contribute on both ends of the floor combined with her defensive prowess make her an essential part of the team's plans moving forward. Unfortunately, her rookie season was cut short due to an ACL injury.
We've discussed Connecticut's balance. 4 of the 5 starters have already made a basket. Brink and Jones were tangled up.
And injuries are always a setback, but for a player like Brink, the road to recovery is just another challenge to overcome. Her determination and work ethic suggest that she will come back stronger and more focused than ever. The Los Angeles Sparks and their fans are eagerly awaiting her return, confident that she will continue to grow and make a significant impact in the league. Looking forward, Cameron Brink's future in professional basketball is incredibly bright. While her rookie season may have ended prematurely, it's clear that she has the talent, drive, and support to bounce back from adversity. The Sparks are banking on Brink to be a cornerstone of their franchise for years to come, and many expect her to be a dominant force in the WNBA once she returns to full strength. But Brink's potential doesn't stop at the WNBA. As someone who has already made an impact on the international stage with Team USA, it's likely we'll continue to see her representing her country in future global competitions. Whether it's in the Olympics or FIBA tournaments, Cameron's ability to adapt and thrive in different styles of play make her an invaluable asset on the international stage. As the WNBA continues to grow and gain recognition, players like Cameron Brink will play a crucial role in shaping the future of women's basketball. Her combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ makes her a unique talent, one that is set to leave a lasting legacy in the sport. The future is bright for Cameron Brink, and we're only just beginning to see what she is capable of. Cameron Brink's journey through the world of basketball has been nothing short of inspiring. From her early days in New Jersey and Oregon to her dominant performances at Stanford and her entry into the professional ranks, Brink has shown time and time again that she is a player destined for greatness. Her combination of physical gifts, technical skill, and basketball IQ sets her apart as one of the most exciting talents in the game today. Whether it's her shot blocking ability, her rebounding dominance, or her versatile scoring, Brink consistently finds ways to impact the game and elevate her team. What's even more impressive is her work ethic and dedication to improvement. Brink is never satisfied with where she is. She is constantly pushing herself to be better, to refine her skills and reach new heights. This relentless drive will be the key to her continued success in the WNBA and beyond. Cameron Brink is more than just a talented basketball player. She's a symbol of the future of women's basketball, a player who defies convention, breaks barriers, and inspires the next generation of athletes. As we look ahead, there's no doubt that Brink's impact on the sport will be felt for years to come. So, what's next for Cameron Brink? Well, the sky's the limit as she continues to hone her craft and will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the world of basketball. Her story is far from over, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on Cameron Brink's potential and let us know who you'd like to see featured